Early in 1980, Dorothy Jane Scott began receiving threatening phone calls at work. She was a single mother of a toddler who didn't think much of the calls at first, until one night when the sinister voice over the phone told her to look outside. A single dead rose was laying on the windshield of her car. The stalker who had gotten a hold of her number would oscillate between professing his love for her and threatening bodily harm. Dorothy mentioned to several family members and friends that the voice over the phone sounded so familiar, but she couldn't quite place who he was. She never got a chance to find out. One night at a staff meeting, Dorothy noticed one of her coworkers looked ill. She and another colleague drove the man to a nearby hospital. The doctor said he had a nasty spider bite and needed a prescription. While the two co-workers were waiting for the prescription to be filled, Dorothy went out to the parking lot to get her car. It was the last time she was ever seen alive. Her co-workers testified that after she did not return, they went out to meet her in the parking lot. At that moment, they saw her car speeding away, so they assumed there was an emergency with her son. Dorothy was still missing. She never returned home to her family nor to her son. It was nearly 2 months later, on August 6, 1984, that construction workers would discover charred bones near Santa Ana Canyon Road. The bones included human and dog remains side by side. Authorities believed that they had been there for some time, as a bushfire had swept through the area in 1982, and likely explained the charred condition of the bones. Though no cause of death was established, a turquoise ring and watch were both found with the remains, and the bones were identified as Dorothy Jane Scott. Though the strange phone calls to Dorothy's family stopped in April of 1984, they soon resumed after Dorothy's remains were found in August. In spite the killer's taunting calls, however, Dorothy's murder remains unsolved to this day.